Where does it come from?
Basically, the terrorists, the concept is that, the people over there are getting in the way of the people's oil. Mm-hmm. And that's why they are named and tagged with this terrorist situation in the first place. They're not terrorists. It's just the fact that if they're in the way of the pipelines and the oil being transferred over into this powerful superpower, then it's a problem. And so they got the name of something, and they have to put the fear factor out there, and they have been successful for the last 8 years.
And they have to give you a diversion. So you can be looking over here, so they can be doing what they do over there. We all hip to that.
But what I was saying was, who put it out there like that? Just the white man,
the media,
just like he does us,
Well, actually,
what label
really,
that they give us.
You can't really point a finger and just say it is the white man, even though, that's what we suspect, because we don't know. But through the media, because the media over here is just so
control.
They just under control and under somebody. Absolutely. They don't tell the real story, because the situation that just happened at the college, Columbia College, where they invited this brother over from Iran.
The president.
They brought him over here, and then and then they disrespected him before he was able to make his speech, and then after the speech, they quoted him as saying, "We don't have gays over in our country," but that's not what the brother said. He said, "We don't have a gay community like it is over here."
Oh yeah,
and
I understood it perfectly.
But if you hear any of the channels, they'll tell you, "Oh, he said that they don't have it over there," and so Saturday Night Live and everybody got together and they just going,
and they hung on to that phrase. They hung on to that, and that wasn't right, because that wasn't fair. First of all, if he's your enemy, why are you letting him come speak anyway? If you got a problem with him, how is he invited to come speak? Right. And if he is going to come speak, then let him talk. And he's telling the truth, and he has some truth to it. I mean, truth be told,
that's why they shut him down. They shoot him down to shut him.
And he laughed at us.
They don't want to hear what they have to say.
Like we were a joke, because he knows.
And do you know when Katrina happened, all those foreign,
smart.
All those foreign, the head of governments in these foreign countries offered their help for the Katrina victims, and they thought that it was a sin that the government of the United States did not step in, but they were willing to send millions.
See? And they stopped that.
And they stopped. They wouldn't let it in.
And they don't want no one to send millions to help anyone, anybody
not
who
for the
looks
light
like
people,
us.
just for the white people. Oh, I'm a Christian. I'm sorry.
And that's the present administration is who all of that blame goes to. Now, when or if Obama or Hillary get in to be the next administration in there, we don't know what's going to happen, because to me it looks like, even though the Democrats just won all of the seats, and now they rule in the majority in the Senate and in the Congress, the president, it seems like every bill that's being passed, he vetoes it. And so they're not really being successful, and so that is really dragging them. So in the public polls, it makes them look like, well, I don't know if y'all are going to be strong enough to run the country, because y'all are wimping up at every time they come at you. You wimp up.
And what is this about? Giuliani? Now he's running for president, but he is the mayor, and Hillary's the senator of the same New York, right?
He's not the mayor.
No, he's the governor.
What is it? He's the governor. I'm sorry, he's the governor. And Hillary is above him. She's a senator, right? But they're both running for president. And they want somebody to run against. Everybody is looking. They're actually trying to put some weight behind this guy, because they want somebody strong to run against Hillary.
But he's only strong coming out of New York, and that's just after the 9/11.
If you ask me, because how many marriages has he failed? His children don't even speak to him. He had one marriage over here, failed. The kids don't talk to him. Another marriage over here, failed. The kids don't talk to him. He's cheating.
He was cheating on his wife.
He's cheating on his wife. He don't have no good record for me. I don't see him as so next president.
And that's why
they don't care about it. They don't care about it. It has to be a white man in there. They don't care who it is, as long as it's like certain races, you might can narrow it down to 2 or 3, but this one, you can't narrow it down. It's between 2, so they gotta push. Somebody
I think if it's gonna be a guy, he's young. I like that Edward. If I do that, but see, I'm not. He's C for me. Hillary is B. if I have to do that, if they knock out my boy, which he's not, because Obama's going to take it 08, Obama 08. That's my new name. Wearing jackets now. Put it on the car. Obama 08. That's his
African Americans that have millions that are behind Obama.
And Obama is all working it out. And it's a new day. It's a new day. I say it's a new day. But wait a minute.
Black and white, y'all should support. Y'all need to go get y'all voter registrations and get busy.
I'll tell you the truth, though. I really wish they could have ran together and let Hillary.
Well, that's still a
let Hillary. Let her be the president first. But I'm gonna tell you why. Only because she's might be a little comfortable with the White House thing, whatever. Let her do it first, and then let him take it on after her. She can have 4 years, because she had already 8 with Bill anyway. So give her 4 years.
Well, give her the vice presidency then.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. But I thought he said
let him be the president.
Because
that's total history.
Right.
Yeah, we got the first black man and the first white woman or woman period as the vice president.
And plus, he's mixed. They shouldn't really be too mad. He's half and half.
Yeah,
he's half white.
Yeah.
So America can't be. And some white people like him. I see him on the screen.
Oh yeah.
But wait a minute. Did you hear about what Bill O'Reilly said? Did you hear? This is why we have a show like ours, because he gets to say whatever he wants on his show. He said, I couldn't believe it. I said, what? It was almost like Imus. Because when Imus said them hoes, I was like, did he say hoe? I was so shocked. Wait a minute. Here goes Bill O'Reilly talking about, well, black people are really stepping up today in the world. You know, they got a really nice restaurant and they're acting real civil. They're really standing up for themselves, you know. And nobody was in. I went to the restaurant and the restaurant is being put together so nice, just like Italian restaurants. Like we're not capable of having a very functioning, successful restaurant.
His image is slavery.
He said it wasn't nobody saying motherfucker pasta tea. Wasn't nobody saying, you know, and yelling and screaming. They were civil. I'm really so shocked. How he's so shocked? How come? He's so shocked. He's appalled.
Because we don't have no black friends.
And he gets to say what he likes on his show. You know, this is why we have
blatant
our
ignorance.
point of view.
That's all it is.
And he gets paid for it. He gets paid.
Because for him to be as on national, you know, media and you know, supposedly an intellect or a journalist or whatever he is, for him to have to say that he went to Sylvia's restaurant and that it was like they weren't hollering, pass the lemonade over here, no more Kool-Aid over here, I need, you know, like it's blatant ignorance because, you know.
And he's showing it.
I mean, didn't you watch Bill Cosby back in the, 80s? And come on, you know, didn't you see that, you know, we overcame. Some of us did overcome.
Believe it or not, in 2007, we are
civil.
Up and doing that.
And how dare he say that? Don't he know Oprah is the king of what he's doing?
Okay.
She holds the queen and the king's crown. Okay, she is the one.
Them
all of them.
She left them in the dust.
Don't he get it?
Okay, eat her dust, please. What is he talking?
He always walks around like he smells poop on the top of his lip anyway.
Don't he have that funny look on? He does. This is why we have a show. Our point of view, because if he's allowed to say that kind of thing, guess what we have? We have a show just like that. How you like it, ladies? And guess what? I'm really sad. I'm gonna tell you why I'm sad, because that sister who looks just like you or me had to admit to some kind of guilt. You know, the Olympic runner, Marion Jones. Yes. Oh, man, I'm so disappointed. I mean, wait a minute.
Why
that's
would you be disappointed?
I'm not disappointed. Let me change that. I'm hurt for her. Because you know what? If it was me, to the grave. I don't care what nobody says. Because ain't nobody above it. Everybody's been doing it now, and they just every time black people. Sorry, I'm not trying to be racist, but I'm telling the truth because that's what this show is about. Telling it like it is, the whole truth. Every time we get some kind of greatness. Oh, they got to study it up and down, back and front, upside down, flipping. Look at Barry Bonds. They won't leave him alone.
She's been under investigation. This started in 2004. But
they made that girl cry.
What they do? What do they do? I mean, people need to understand, not just black people, but any ethnic group in this country, that They build you up
to tear you down.
Just so they can let you down.
Don't you understand?
Don't get too
Michael Jackson and OJ were like probably the biggest icons of our, you know.
Oh, you mean the greatest entertainer on the planet?
Right.
You mean the greatest entertainer on the
do?
planet?
What
Who
did
is
they
not
do?
a pedophile? Okay, hello? What about the white guy who comes on the camera and says, yeah, I am a